Hello, lovelies. I hope that you are all doing amazing, that you guys have been having a good school year and all. I'm so sorry for not having posted so recently. I just got busy with school, but I thought I'd come back to you guys with another Create This Book video. So we'll just get started right away with this fancy name page. I kind of had to think about it for like 2 seconds, and then I decided it'd be really cool if I did Honey Lemon as the fancy name. So here you see me using a little bit of editing magic to accomplish that. And I know this might feel a bit repetitive if you looked back at the last one or watch these back to back, but I really love how these like try to mix up. Like I put the lemons on the honey and the honey on the lemons just for fun. I thought that would freshen it up a little bit. And then I colored them and just got it all ready and all put together. I went through this one fast, quick, just kind of a sweet little thing to put together. Next, to finish up the little intro pages, we had the rule box. And so one of the rules that recommended is that you can like put a date on it, which I love putting dates on stuff, but I usually forget. I'm really bad at it. So I thought if I make it a rule, I'd be a little more prone to doing it. And I thought on like the first page where I like did the little filling in the box thing, I did this really cool like logo thing. And I was like, I like that. So I thought I'd do it again with the date, just to add a little fun to all the pages. And then the part I was most excited for, I just flipped through, closed my eyes, and then randomly landed upon a page. And the page that I landed on was create a fan page. And this was really hard for me because I love so many different fandoms and I love so many different things, ranging from like just books, movies, some video game stuff. But then Percy Jackson came to mind. And so I had to do Percy Jackson. And so I put them on different paper because I knew I wanted to paint a little bit, but not too much. And also I found that the pen that I'm using, that I love this brand of pen so much. I don't even know why. Just a Walmart pen. Anyways, this brand of pen would seep through the paper of this book really well. Like, well, not really well, but you could see it on the other page. So I thought to combat this, I would do it on a separate piece of paper and put all of my favorite quotes from the books and movies on here because it makes me so happy to just look at this page. So if you're a Percy Jackson nerd like me, you're gonna get ready to geek out with me here because I'm gonna read some of the quotes that I picked, the ones I love the most. So this one is a Percy quote, and it's "Don't I get a kiss for good luck?" It's kind of a tradition, right? Which, I mean, this is an iconic quote. Like I think if you read Percy Jackson, you know this quote. Another one I really like that like also plays in with the musical. There's a Percy Jackson musical, guys. It's so good. Anyways, the quote is, "Don't feel bad, I'm usually about to die," which is a pretty Percy thing to say. I mean, because honestly, he can't get a break. And I'll just share 2 more, one of them being an iconic Annabeth line, which is, "You drool when you sleep," which honestly, beautiful, pinnacle, amazing. I love how the relationship went from this to like being completely in love, but that's besides the point. The other one is, I'm pretty sure Jason says this one, but it's, this is Annabeth. Normally she doesn't judo flip people. So if you recognize any of those quotes, please tell me, and please say in the comments below and tell me what your favorite Percy Jackson quote is. Or if you have seen it, read it, if you like the movies, don't like the movies. I personally don't like the movies. But yeah. Anyways, this is my fandom page. I kind of geeked out a lot here. Just had a lot of fun making it, painting it, and then going over and just putting my literal heart and soul into this. Because, like I said, I'm a nerd. And I just wanted to point out some of the small detailing things I did. So first off, the big Percy Jackson in the middle. That's actually, I looked at like the book cover and just copied it from there. And then the color scheme for that, like I did blue because Percy and water, it just makes sense. And then the bright orange is for the beautiful bright orange shirts of Camp Half-Blood, which you saw mine earlier. And I just kind of wanted to make this more about the quotes than I did actually any drawings or anything, because I think the quotes and everything that Rick Riordan has written is really what brings these characters to life, and I wanted them to kind of have pieces of their lives here on the page to just make me happy, because honestly this page does exactly that, and I love it so much, and I'm just so happy that I got the chance to do it. And as you're watching this footage, you are going to look and you're going to see that I did not add the date or the fancy little logo from our rule page onto this. So I have gone back and amended this mistake of mine. I have it now, but I don't ever show, I don't think, like any final footage with this logo on there. I could be wrong, but yeah, I did do it though. I did not break our rules that early in the game. I realized like halfway through the second page, but that was fixed. So what you might be noticing about these pages is I left a space at the very top so I could keep seeing the fan page thing, which is something that Mariah Elizabeth herself recommended. I'm just leaving it if you want to see it, and I certainly do want to see what these pages are all about. So I just kind of glued them in, closed my book, put some little pressure on it just to make sure that it'd stay nice and closed. And yep, and then I started skimming through for another page to do, and I landed upon this page, which says create color combinations. And again, I didn't want to draw directly on it, so I got a separate piece of paper and started making some cute little designs. Let me tell you right now, there was no rhyme or reason to like any of these designs. It was actually pretty funny. So the first one I'm drawing, I just want to do this cute little girl, just because, I don't know, drawing people's fun. Trying to get used to it, trying to get better at it, because I used to avoid drawing people, eyes, facial features, because I was like, but I'm not good at it. And the only way to get better at it is to keep going. And then I randomly chose some colors. In the footage, I sped it up a lot, so it makes it looks like I chose a lot faster, but I kind of just had my eyes closed and went back and forth like 3 or 4 times just pick like one color. I just made it like so long. I don't know why, but these are so much fun, honestly, to make. I love the little cutouts. It was really fun doing all of them. My favorite one has to be this one that I'm doing right now, which I think is okay. The lollipop came out the best with the color combination. I love just the colors on here because I blended. You'll see I got a green and a blue color, a blue and a yellow color, and I blended them to make a green, and that just it came out so beautiful. The little thing. Apparently I was really hungry when I made this too, because I drew some little 2 sweets, you'll see. But then I also went up to my sister and was just like, hey, what should I draw? So she said a puppy, a bunny, a seashell, and ice cream, which you will all see in the duration of this video. So all of these were really fun to do, like I said, but they seemed like really normal to me. Like the colors I was getting were like, oh, this fits for this. Like there would be a second of like, oh, what do I do? And then I'd figure it out. So I wanted to make more of a challenge. So the next stickers you're going to see, or they're not really stickers, but that's how I've been like thinking of them in my mind. I used highlighters instead, because I felt like that would give me more of a variety of color, and they're like less easy to manipulate than the colored pencils. Also, excuse my head peeking in here, I accidentally hit my stand, my tripod, and it moved the angle of my phone, and so I didn't realize I was in frame. But after I got all of them done, I just cut them out, and then I went and I would glue them down in the book, and then I would make sure they're all like positioned well, and I forgot the seashell, so I had to put that back in there. But then I was going to go over both pages, so this one and the Percy Jackson one, with a layer of Mod Podge, because I wanted to make sure that it was going to stay good and stay pristine condition. And yeah, just sealing it up like that. So we're at the end of the video, guys. I hope that you guys had a good time watching, and please leave comments on anything you liked, anything you like to see, and I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Bye!